budget.
Yeah, the high proofed budget.
Now, full confession, you all love budget
Yeah.
videos, and so we're going to keep incorporating those because there's plenty there in the budget category. Recently, we did, I think, not quite extreme budget, but we had one that was like $12.99.
Yeah,
and it was one of the better.
Steal.
Honestly, it was one of the better whiskeys I've had in a long time.
Absolutely,
regardless of price.
Yeah.
Today, I think these are. I think this is mid-20s.
Yeah.
This one's mid-20s. Now, this one might be a little bit fringe. I can't remember what this costs, but this is the Total Wine brand. So it might be 30-ish or so. I can't remember. But let's get into the first one. Why not?
Yeah, so the old Granddad 114, that is a staple. I mean, that is a staple.
Yeah.
I think I've told the story before. We had a teacher, Mr. Atkins. That guy.
Vein bulging on his head.
Yeah, and this guy was a basketball legend. He played on the Pan Am team back in the 60s. I mean, but when we had him in school.
And I know he was at this, like a principal or something when our fathers were in school.
Yeah,
So.
and I think something happened and he wasn't allowed to be principal anymore. So he became a teacher, and he was probably in his mid-60s when we had him in school.
For sure.
And so he was pretty old school, and
rulers, smacking across your knuckles.
Throw kids' books out the window, kick trash cans.
I remember one guy, David Hawkins. Do you remember him?
Oh, yeah.
It's like he and they were not buddies.
Yeah. But
David, if you're listening, I hope you're doing well. So
me too. Every time I would say something kind of sarcastic or smart aleckness, he'd always tell Mr. Rund, I know about you and your old granddad. And he swore that I was drinking this in class, and I was not, to my knowledge.
It was in your locker?
It's in my locker, yeah. But apparently he drank it a lot because he knew more about old Granddad 114 than any teacher I'd ever had known in my life.
Well, maybe he thought you were getting into his stash.
That could be. Now, that could be the issue there. But
this is a 114 proof. Again, it is budget. Pretty easy to find. There are a few other old Granddad products. I think they have a bottled and bond.
Yeah.
Maybe one or two other. I think I saw something the other day that just came out with a 7-year, maybe. And I know they have an older, like a 16-year.
Yeah.
And I've heard not good things about the 16-year. Mostly because it's very expensive.
Very expensive. Don't chase it.
But let's dip into this 114 and see what we got. So obviously, proof 114.
And there were some terrible rumors that they were going to quit making this.
I know.
And they apparently are false. I think there'd be a revolt because this is a pretty big staple.
I got butterscotch.
Oh, right off the bat.
Like butterscotch, those little disc butterscotch candies. A boozy butterscotch. That sounds pretty good. All right. I think that flavor is pretty consistent.
It's pretty consistent. And at 114 proof, it doesn't overwhelm you.
No.
I mean, yeah, it's hotter than a 90 proof, but it's not overwhelming at all.
I don't know that I've tried their bottled in bond. Do you know if you have?
I don't know if I have.
I'll have to grab one of these days.
This is what I have at home. But now, in even what small amount of heat is there, it doesn't follow you. It didn't chase you all the way down.
No.
It's a very solid drink.
I mean, in fairness, there's not a ton of depth and complexity in the flavor profile. It's one or two notes.
Yeah.
But the notes are done. They're really good.
Oh, really, really good.
So if you're doing something right, then you don't have to get too fancy. And I think this has been around.
Oh man.
Well, a long time. Maybe I don't know if it's one of the OG brands, but it's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
All right, number 2 in our budget lineup today. This is Benchmark, and there's a whole bunch of Benchmark options out there.
Huge line.
This particular one is the full proof. So this is 125 proof. Single barrel. Yeah, it's this Buffalo Trace product. So I believe it's the same mash bill as the standard Buffalo Trace. I don't know that for certain. If you all know one way or the other, leave us a note. Confirm, deny. Again, it's mid-20s. And again, there's all sorts of options in the benchmark line. I tend to like higher proof stuff. That's why I gravitated toward this particular one. It's what I imagine the standard Buffalo Trace would smell like, but a higher proof.
I get like some brown sugar off of this.
A little brown sugar. There's some candy notes. Mm-hmm. Brown sugar, like runts.
Yeah.
Those little hard candies. They were like, I think they were shaped they were in the shape of the fruit that they were supposed to taste like. And I don't think they ever tasted like the fruit that they were supposed to taste like.
It tastes like a ball of sugar.
Yeah. With a hard candy coating.
Most Americans have diabetes.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. The candy notes are there.
I was going to say, the candy comes through. Yeah. The candy comes through. You get the brown sugar. You get some spices, but it's very candy-ish to me.
It's like it's kind of like you just chewed up a mouthful of runts, or even what's that Fun Dip?
Oh yeah, where you take that powder and
that little chalky thing. It might have actually been a piece of chalk they had to lick and stick in there.
Fun Dip. I did that a lot in school. Just
Pixie sticks.
Yeah. But for the proof point on this at 125, that is not going to overwhelm you. Mm-hmm. Because that's why I had to look again, because I know you said 125, but it does not taste like something that's at 125.
No. And I know the sweetness is there, but there's enough. There's something else that kind of like doesn't let the sweetness linger for me.
Yeah.
And it's a little bitter to me, almost like a lemon zest or something. You know what I'm saying?
It is, yeah. That's almost like they started maybe an old fashioned with a lemon.
Yeah.
Versus,
that's fine to me because I don't like overly sweet bourbons.
Yeah. And this is not one.
There's one that has enough there that says, okay, there's a little bit of sweetness there, but then whatever else is there, it kind of knocks that sweetness down. Yeah. And it's like, okay, I can live with this.
Yeah, if you're tasting a bourbon and it's just sweet corn after sweet corn, they've never done something in it, or haven't done enough of something else.
Right.
So
again, for $20-some, I mean, pretty good drink.
Worth the money. And
maybe you don't like the proof. Well, there's other expressions of benchmark that are pretty consistent as well. So the last one here, this is Wolcott Rickhouse Reserve, and this is made for Total Wine, but it's distilled by Barton 1792, and the proof on this
120.
120. So again, you can pick up all kinds of Wolcott stuff. In fact, if you go to Total Wine, there's going to be somebody there that's going to try to get you to taste and buy Wolcott, which is fine.
Yeah.
Again, this is made by 1792, so all these store brands are made generally by somebody else.
Yeah. And that nose,
I get no proof on the nose at all.
You don't get there's the proof in there, but there's a good profile on the nose. It's like a chocolatish caramel.
Yeah.
But
say something baked.
But
chocolate caramel.
But something like this with 120 proof, you'd expect, man, there's going to be ethanol. There's going to be something there that kind of wakes your nose up. The only thing it is flavor.
I like the chocolate a lot because there was this recent trip we went on. We got these pastries, and it was kind of like a croissant, but it was filled with chocolate. But this is what
I could guess
reminds me of.
Yeah.
Milk chocolatey.
It is.
Proof's there too.
And you do have to go to Total Wine to get this, to my knowledge.
I'm guessing you
I've never seen it anywhere else.
I'm guessing you do. And I don't know if 1792 makes a comparable 1792. That's one we got to get too because
they got some really good offers.
They definitely have some that are in the budget category for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So and I don't have any here, but I used to like that.
I don't have it either. I drink it though. Yeah.
All right, note to self.
Yeah.
1792. But it's a good drink. I mean, there's like a milk chocolatey-ness to it.
There is.
The heat's there for
The
me.
heat's there. I think the heat comes on later for me. The chocolate is there, but then the heat kind of comes through, and it's just almost like a s'mores minus the marshmallow. I'm not a big marshmallow guy.
I'm not a marshmallow guy.
But it's kind of like you get that heated milk chocolate.
Yeah.
That kind of comes through.
You get some graham in there a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what the spice is, because it's not like a cinnamon spice, but it's not a hot pepper either. Somewhere in between, I think.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think about these drinks?
I kind of knew what we were getting into with the 114.
Yeah. I mean, clearly by not missing, I do too. So
yeah. Now I am really drawn to the Walcott. I mean,
it's surprising.
It's surprising. It has that chocolatey finish and to it, and the heat comes in later, and it just that's a great drink at 120 proof.
Yeah.
And I think even if you weren't big on that, throw an ice cube in it and kind of knock it down a little bit. I don't know if you're going to really kill it. I wouldn't do that. I would have it just neat like we did. But that's a great drink.
Yeah, and the benchmark, I mean, it's a Buffalo Trace product. People go crazy for Buffalo Trace. Sometimes some of the products are hard to find. You're going to find this one.
You're going to find that one.
And it's not going to break the bank.
And I think you're right. I think that is basically Buffalo Trace.
Elevated on the proof point.
And so if you like Buffalo Trace, you will like this. I mean, it may
chances are,
it's going to take you maybe a minute to get used to the change in the proof.
Yeah, because you're going from 90 to 125.
Yeah, you will.
But again, these are 3 solid budget offerings. Yeah. So anyway, what do you all think? What else should we be stepping on? Are there other...
Yeah, what's your favorite budget?
Budget. Leave a comment. Favorite budget. Yeah. I think that's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I have. I know we've done several of the budget at different proof points, and let us know what's your wheelhouse for proof on a budget. Is it in the 90s? Or are you more in the 120s? Like kind of like where we are at. So
that's a good question, and we'll have more budget coming up here real soon. Again, thank you all for tuning in. We always appreciate the thumbs up and the likes and the sharing and the subscribe. There's a little button at the bottom of YouTube that says subscribe. Click it.
Same with Instagram. Same with TikTok.
Yeah, just
we're growing.
Keep it going. Keep the mojo going. So anyway, thank you all.